it's cube time. Okay, so ugh, I don't want to do the Boris aggro again, especially not with that mid deck. But we're gonna take Bombardiers. I think it's not even close. What is the next best thing? I don't know, like Fire Covenant, Renin 6, Pyrokinesis maybe. I'm gonna slam this Bombardiers and be really happy with it. Okay, so there's now a Fractured Identity. There's an Elegant Parlor. There's nothing else. This is awful. Do I just take Elegant Parlor again? Probably. Bombardiers is good in, well, kind of anything, but I'm just gonna take Elegant Parlor. Fractured Entity is really good. It's 2 off-color cards. We could easily be Jeskai and have it work out well. But I'm just gonna take the Elegant Parlor, I think. Yeah, Bombardiers is a kinda ridiculous card. It just does so much damage. And we'll find trinkety stuff to throw at them. Okay, there's a Flooded Strand now, which I'm sure can be an on-color fetch if we try hard enough. Especially if we do end up playing blue. Oh dear, lots of coughing. Yeah, this looks fine to me. Never really looked at the lands on these cards. This is just a room, huh? Elegant Parlor. Yeah. You know when you've said something in a context so long and you kind of forget what the words mean. Like oh yeah, this is meant to be a parlor, and like oh yeah, I'm playing this room here, and it's all very elegant and it's adding mana for me. Well, this you can't even see the art really. It's just like a little bit at the bottom and some faded hills. Got some goblins throwing pots and pans and stuff. Right, well we have fixing and we have bombardiers. That's about all we need, right? What else could you possibly want? I've got some Mackey's trading cards in front of me here. Pretty busted stuff. Got the filler fish. Pretty awesome. How do you beat that? It's so good in the meta. Okay, so we have Ivora on color, makes something to throw with Bombardiers. Grim Monolith can power something out, throw with Bombardiers. There's also Tiger, if you want to play a green splash rather than just a white splash, although Tiger can't actually be found with that. Let's just stay on color. Grim Monolith is like perfectly fine as well. I'm just going to take Ivora though. Maybe Grim Monolith is actually just better. I guess it depends where we end up, but Ivora is just kind of generally good. This is awful. There's nothing here. There's Guardian Scale Lord. Would have been good with Grim Monolith, I suppose. There's through. I really don't want to through the breach. Although throwing an Emrakul is pretty good. I mean, we could breach and get something big and kind of be like a blue-red breachy thing. I guess it's the most powerful card. I could just take Ballista though. I'll take the through the breach. You never know. That pack was awful. Really bad. Okay, so now there's Duress and Miscalc that I'm looking at. Probably gonna take one of those. Flood Strand is leaning towards Miscalc. Duress, maybe the through the breach slightly more. I'm gonna take the Miscalc. There's no Colonnade, a Generous Plunderer. Yeah, I'll just take the Generous Plunderer over Jace or anything else. That's fine by me. It's more early stuff. Okay, there's a Bauble. There's an Ancient Tomb. in an arena of glory. I'm kind of in for Ancient Tomb here. Ancient Tomb's powerful, just free fast mana is great. There is Fire Covenant and Dark Confidant, both of which kind of make me wish I had taken Duress instead of Miscalc. I'm going to take the Fire Covenant here. One-sided board wipe seems like a good idea. Oh, we definitely don't need this through the breach. Yeah, maybe I should have taken Duress instead. Like, remembered what those packs were and what might come back. I always kind of assume Fire Covenant's going to go, but then it never really does. I don't know why, it's a very good card. Okay, let's take Consult now. Seems fairly easy to me. Yeah, we could be like a Grixis Bombardiers, I don't know. Okay, there's Alpha Deathclaw. There's something that's like fine with Breach and we can maybe cast. There's also like Time Warp and Master of Death. Guess I can throw it with Bombardiers, right? Maybe I just take the Time Warp. I've kind of got stuff that could be good with Time Warp. If we end up being blue, then that works a little bit. No more lies Worldspine Worm. I'll take a worm, and hopefully we'll just find Flash, and that'll make all of my problems go away. Vindicate now? Sure. I'm not playing Emery. I'll take a Pentaprism. Good with Bombardiers again. Sync is free. Yeah, you never know, we might find Flash. Or I like a Black Lotus or something. I can throw that with Bombardiers. 0 mana, deal 2 with Bombardiers. Pretty good. I actually should have really looked at the rest of that pack. I paid absolutely no attention to what was in there. So we have Wooded Foothills, which I hope will find extra colours eventually. There's also Mystic Confluence Vaultboard Tyrant. Mystic Confluence is really good. Ugh. Do I just... I don't know if... I have no fixing at the moment. And I'm going to take the fetch, I think. I'm going to hope that the fetches get there. Sorry, Mystic Confluence and Glanlandra. Okay, so... Wooded Foothills doesn't find Underground Sea. Flooded Strand does. That's something. There's also Force of Negation, actually. Or Talisman. I do love a Force of Negation. I really love Force of Negation. I'm going to take Force of Negation. We might not even play Black here. I'm probably not playing Vindicate. I mean, maybe I'll play this Fire Covenant. I think I'll just take the Force of Negation. It's good with Sync as well. Really looking for this Flash here. That would make things quite a bit better, I think. So we could still very easily be Jeskai as well, in which case I could get Prismatic Ending. There's also like Legend of Roku. Bayou makes Foothills get black. It's pretty bad. Don't really want Roku Tar Pit. No, I'll take the Prismatic Ending. We could easily be white here as well. Sounds fine to me. Oh, I turned the volume up way too loud. Okay. So we have Proving Ground, which is red-black. Although Flooded Strand doesn't find it, which is kind of annoying. There's Voice of Victory, Season Pyro. Voice of Victory, Season Pyro. It's kind of tricky. I kind of want to take... I'm kind of leaning towards the Voice of Victory. So I don't really know where I'm going to end up. I guess I am looking like I'm more white than... But I'm definitely red, so I could just take Season Pyro. Yeah, I've got so many 3-drops. No, I'm going to take Season Pyro. We're going to stay open. We might not end up being white here. There's Containment Priest, Palace Jailer, Malcolm, and Prismatic Vista. I'm leaning towards the Vista here. Doesn't look like an outstanding Palace Jailer deck, more in terms of the colours haven't quite got anywhere yet. Malcolm's really good, I love Malcolm, but we're going to try and make the colours work. Let's take another fetch land. Savannah, not really. As a Saga finds Black Lotus is interesting. There's also bad cards. Bad cards. Don't really want Lurus. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, 2 colourless lands isn't really where I want to be. There's a Magda, a One Shitong, a Seachrome Coast. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place at the moment, aren't I? I might take the Magda, just in terms of colours. Yeah, because we kind of only know that we're red blue at the moment, and then the white and the black are more a bit more dubious. Wistfulness without many green things. Phantasmal Image, Fire Blast, Legion Extruder, just a talisman. Ugh, this is all bad. Might just take Phantasmal Image? Is that stupid? I could just take Talisman. What does Talisman even do? I'm gonna take Phantasmal Image here. Wow, Mystic Compliments came back. Glenelendra is also good, and shouldn't be looked over really. But Mystic Compliments is kind of busted, so I'm gonna take that. Does Stomping Ground do anything? Nope, does just nothing. Could take this guy. This is fine, I guess. There's also Aang's Iceberg. But this is blue. It means that we kind of don't have to worry about the splash so much. Yeah, I guess I'll take a Legend of Roku over a Phoenix. I don't know. Gadgeteer, whatever. We're not really. Title of Sculler, I mean, maybe we end up doing that. I just really don't think so. I'm not finding jewels. I got 3 fetches, well, 2 proper fetches, and then just no jewel lands. I passed a Watery Grave, and that's, I think, the only jewel land that I've seen. I would do almost anything for a volcanic island here. That seems like by far the most important piece. Would I take volcanic island or flash? I'm talking a very average Black Lotus deck at the moment. I mean, you know, it's as bad as Black Lotus can be in a deck. Yeah. This deck currently looks like it needs a bit of flash breach action to really get going, because I don't actually know what else I'm doing. I'm just kind of durdling about, playing small things, throwing them with bombardiers. That's about it. Okay, we have a Scalding Tarn, seems excellent. There's also a Mana Vault and a Badlands. Ooh, do I just hit the Scalding Tarn? I think I just hit the Scalding Tarn over the Mana Vault. We have a Lotus already. Mana Vault's good with Bombardiers, of course. No, I'm still just worried about these colours. Still worried. Scalding Tarn is at least, like, I don't need the Volcanic Island to get that to work. That's just going to work on its own. I don't think we can do a white and a black splash. That seems a bit much. We have 1 Elegant Parlor, which can be fetched by all 3 fetches, to be fair. But I'd kind of need like a plateau and one of the black lands. Then maybe we can double splash. But even then, like, Vindicate as both of my splash colours. Same with Title Sculler. Yeah, I don't know how good that's going to be. I could happily splash like a Fire Covenant or something. Well, we'll take Mox Pearl. Don't mind a bit of a double power. Vivi would be great, Spell Pierce would be great, Unholy Heat, Currency Converter, they'd all be good. We're just going to take the Mox and hope for the best. Yeah, I guess we just power out this Bombardiers, throw stuff. Powering out Bombardiers isn't even that good, because really you need... It's so good on like a more developed board, where you can just start throwing it at their things, throwing it at their face when they're at low life, something like that. Wouldn't mind some more blue cards as well for this Force of Negation, maybe. Seems like a very average Time Warp deck. It's good with like Legend of Roku, I suppose. The Magda, the Plunderer. Yeah, it seems okay. I don't know what I'm doing with this Through the Reach Worldspine Worm quite yet. I'm still figuring that bit out. Bloodstain Maya, Thundering Falls, Lose Focus. I feel like I have to take the Thundering Falls because I said that I would do anything for the Volcanic Island, and that's like a tapped version. I would love Lose Focus. I don't think I can take it, unfortunately. That just turns all of my fetches into red-green, red-blue, which feels worth it. How easily can we splash green? Not at all, really. Yeah, not at all. I didn't take like the Stomping Ground. Starting Town, maybe? There's also... nothing? Is there nothing else? I mean, Deceit's fine, I suppose. If we're doing like a black splash, Deceit's okay. I think I'm just going to take Starting Town. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm feeling better about the land situation now. I'm just not really finding stuff to do with it. Well, Stock Up can find stuff. Teferi is stuff. I'm going to take the Stock Up. The Stock Up's great. We'll find what we need with Stock Up. There's Rafine's Tower, which certainly helps with the white and the black splash. There's also Stern Scalding, which I don't think I want. I'm going to take the Rafine's Tower. Ugin, one Chitong. Interesting. This doesn't look like a great Ugin deck. I don't actually have that much fast mana. Well, okay. Like, I don't think the Lotus is really going to help me Ugin too much. I think I'll take one Chitong quite happily here. Bauble. Bauble, third path, Displace a Kitten, Godless Shrine. Okay. Oh, it does. Yeah, Wood Foothills is the worst land for Rafine's Tower, isn't it? It's kind of a shame. Tidebinder's good. I think I just take Bauble over Tidebinder. Do I? Do I? I do really like Tidebinder. Sorry, LSV. Sorry, LSV. We're taking the Tidebinder. Badlands came back. Spara's headquarters came back. Just take the Badlands. It's kind of free. Seems good to me. I don't really know what this deck's doing. I think I don't play the Breach Worm thing. That seems bad. And then we're just going to struggle for playables, I suppose. Well, Spell Pierce and Vivi are both really nice. Fairly sure I just take the Spell Pierce. It's great early stuff. Oh, Tolarian Academy, no love, huh? Loose folks, just no one was playing blue. I guess we didn't get many blue cards, or we did, but like, nothing too good. Yeah, I'll just take loose focus. Second thing over. Oh, actually, do I have no removal? Ooh, I have Bombardiers. I just want counter spells, I think. Lingering Souls? Yeah? I guess. I guess we can Lingering Souls. It kind of works with the splashes. I don't think we're going to do Jace. We're not playing Worm, we're not playing Breach, and we're not playing Sowing Microspawn. So, so this is like a extremely average deck with 2 splashes, maybe, that might get trimmed down, and then just randomly a Mox and a Lotus. So we're going to hope that our average cards can get powered out early enough with Mox and Lotus, and then we'll just win. That's certainly the plan. So 17 lands, including a Lotus maybe, sounds kind of good. I probably do want to play this Urza Saga now that I have 2 bits of power to go get with it. Okay, so I just need to see how the fixing thing's going here. Oh, has Magic Online crashed? No? What's happening? Why can't I take this Mox Pearl? Okay, there we go. So, Flutter Strand. Okay, look, I think I need... That's any colour. I don't really want to count Lotus as... Sorry, we can get fetchables over here, fetches over here. Fetch, fetch, fetchable. This is anything, that's anything. Fetchable, fetchable. Then we have 2 colourless lands. I actually don't know if I want this Ancient Tomb. No, it's pretty good with 1 Shitong, Mystic Confluence, Time Warp, Legend of Roku. Yeah, I guess. It was kind of average though. Oh, this is Sync as well. So I actually only need 1 cut. Which means I think we are splashing both black and white. Okay, so we have Foothills can get not Rafine's Tower, but anything else. So Foothills can still get all colours, I believe. Because, yeah, blue, white, black, blue, white, black, yes, Foothills can get everything. That means that Flooded Strand can also get everything. Because it can get this, and then so can this. So these can all get all colours. Oh boy. So this could also get all colours. This counts as all colours. I could maybe count Lotus. I don't think I want to. Right, so we have a free 5 sources. So in terms of like a white splash where I don't need to count this because it's blue. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 white cards, which we have 5, 6, 7 white sources currently, 8 white sources, that's pretty good, okay. And then we have 3 black cards currently, which is 5, 6, 7. Which also isn't bad, to be fair. Okay. We could kind of get somewhere with this. I could just take out like Phantasmal Image or something. That seems kind of average. And then just be... I could take Phantasmal Image or Time Warp out. Those are probably my 2 options for something to take out. I think I want Time Warp. I think. It's good with like Bombardiers, Plunderer, Magda, Evora maybe. It's kind of good with a lot of my smaller things. It's good with Legend of Roku as well. Phantasmal Image, I don't have anything too exciting to copy. It's like I get 2 Bombardiers, so I really am copying their stuff. I think I'm going to take out Phantasmal Image. I might bring it in if they're, I don't know, reanimating or something. Because I'm fairly confident that I can just play all of my splashes. Okay, so we have 7, 8. 7 black sources for 3 black cards and 8 white sources for 4 white cards. Seems fine to me. So, yeah, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blue. Not counting Force of Negation, because I'm probably going to exile that a lot. It's 13 blue, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red. 14 blue, 9 red, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blue currently, and 5. And so 8, 9, 10 blue, and then 7, 8 red. Ooh. Maybe. No, actually, I can't do it. Yeah, 7, 8 red, and 10 blue. Alternatively, I do this. We have 9 blue, 9 red. So we have equal then. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then this is like half white. We have Pentad Prism to help. Tongue. I think like, oh, I really don't know. This is double, and then my doubly blue things are more. I think I'm gonna do this. Especially because my red things can make treasures. I have 2 red things that can make treasures. So, sure. I suppose we'll try this. That was pretty difficult. 14 lands plus a pearl, a sink, and a lotus. I'm a bit worried about my ways of drawing cards. Okay, so we have. Yeah, this is gonna be the problem. Well, I can't turn to Sculler because of the Thundering Falls. I'll still keep it. Okay, I go first. I'm looking for lands really. So let's see what we got. Legend of Roku. Nope. That's not gonna do it. Let's take the turn. Bayou. Bayou Halfling. Not a land. Okay, so Miscalc for sure is worse with Halfling. I can get either white or black of this. Or blue. Probably gonna get white, I reckon. Oh no. Oh, I don't have. Ooh, I kind of forgot I didn't have any basics. Okay, that might have to be reworked. Because yeah, that's bad. So we're gonna do this. I have Force of Negation, but I imagine anything that I could force, they would just give protection. Like a Grist or something. I guess I can't even force Grist because it's a creature. But a lot of their stuff, I won't be able to miscalc. Oh, I would have been able to miscalc that one. Ancient Tomb. That is good. Okay. Let's go Ancient Tomb. I'm just going to attack for 2 here, I think. And just pass. We'll see what they do. So I can make a 3/3. A 3/3/1. I could Tidebind or something, or I could miscalc something. And I have a Force of Negation as well. So if they play a non-creature, I could force something plus 1 Shitong, perhaps. Blood Crypt tapped. Make yourself a clue. I would like to play the 1 Shitong here, just to draw an extra card too. Okay, so it's going to be uncounterable. So yeah, you can do that. Sure thing. And then they can attack for 3. And I'm fairly sure I don't trade here. I'm just going to take the 3 and cast a 1. And draw a card. Okay, I draw Starting Town, which is going to enter tapped, but that's kind of okay. I have a sink. I'm going to hit them for 5. I don't think I want to leave anything back. This has vigilance anyway. So sure, this leaves up quite a lot of options. God, this mana's going to be rough. It's going to be really nasty. Maybe the Ancient Tomb's just bad. I might just take out Ancient Tomb and put in some other land. It's good with like Urza Saga though, but then I just have no colours at all. I don't think I can play Ancient Tomb in this deck. It doesn't even look that good. So I could block, then they could sack 2 things to try and make it survive, and then I could bounce it with sync. Doesn't sound good. Let's just take the 3. See what they do. I have Tidebinder and Miscalc. They're going to sack a clue anyway, after combat, sure thing. And then go to end. No, you're going to sack a blood. Rather than a clue. Sure. I could just like Tidebinder this. I think that sounds okay actually. Let's do that. Tidebinder, counter the draw card thing. No card for you, you just discard a card, that's fine by me. They're clearly digging for something, or just general action. You have 2 mana left. I have a Force of Negation, but I imagine it's not going to do too much. So I probably try and... I don't know. I was going to say try and block here, but then they can just pump it. I could always bounce it. That might be the play. Yeah, this Ancient Tomb's going to deal me damage. It looks bad. I should take that out of my deck. I'll keep Seasoned Pyro. Right. Now that is interesting. So I could Season Pyro, draw 2, make 2 guys. I could either leave up blue or Ancient Tomb. I'd probably tap Ancient Tomb, I guess, to try and leave up a counter spell. Like I could discard Sync and Title Sculler, and then leave up Miscalc plus Force kind of thing, or like one or the other. I think I want to do that. I think I want to do it post combat. Not that it really matters. Let's set them for 5. And then play Season Pyro, take 1, take 2 more, or just... no, I'm not going to take 2 more actually, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to discard this guy, and I think Sync over Miscalc. I draw another thing, and I draw an Ivora. Okay, so we have Force of Negation up. No counter spells. We can have counter spells next turn. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Oh, they're just going to combat. Okay. Fine. You attack with that. Yep. So that can have 4 toughness, is that right? So I should block like this. I think that's fine. Could actually just throw this Pyro under it. Would I rather Pyros in my bin? Not really, actually. I'm not going to bring that back. Okay, let's just do this. That's 4 toughness, so they have to have a removal spell. Which apparently they don't have. Okay. 3 mana. This thing. When it enters, return a creature to the battlefield. But if it hits me... you sacrifice it? Yeah, fine. Sure. Do I want to cycle this? No, because I can just discard it to force if we need to. Okay, Badlands is pretty good. I can hit you for 5 again. Attacking with more doesn't seem to do too much. So I think I'll just attack with these 2. That puts them dead next turn. So I think I go Ivora, this, and then we have lose focus plus force up, and kind of hope that's good enough. I'm taking this Ancient Tomb out at the earliest convenience. Probably for planes, maybe? Can't quite tell. Okay. Oh, that has to attack, does it? Okay, that's interesting. So, I once again want to throw two things in front of it. I guess not. It doesn't have trample. I want to put two things in front of this. This does have trample. And just block here. That seems fine to me. Sorry about that, all that coughing. Let's see if they have removal. No? Okay. They're still currently dead to this one, and they have two counter spells. Bolt. Yep, let's Force of Negation. Exiling Miscalc. And I can lose focus the next thing. Excellent. Okay, we got there. Oh, this really is a coughing stream here. Okay, Phantasmal Image seemed okay, to be fair. Right, let's get this Ancient Tomb out. Go away. I think I just want to put in like a plains. Give me loads of white sources, maybe too many white sources. But then at least turns on Prismatic Vista. And plains is more important than the swamp. So yeah. And I have a big wooded foothills now. So I can't ready up. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, this looks good. Let's go ahead. Ancient Tomb is no more. This is not an Ancient Tomb deck, I've decided. It's not the one. I don't like it. Okay. Yeah, Force of Negation for anything too scary, and then Ivora Bombardiers. Seems good. I think if they played like a Mox or something, I probably would force that. Delighted Halfling again. Sure thing. It's pretty good against counter spells. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that instead. So let's turn one Ivora. Rather than playing the Thundering Falls. Make a blood. Go ahead. Dairy me. Yeah, I don't care about Ivora too much. So I don't think I want to exile that. Because Bombardiers is way more important to keep alive. And I'm just going to throw that blood at the Delighted Halfling. So yeah, pretty much whatever I draw, I'm going to go land. Bombardiers. Throw the blood. Boop, boop, boop. And then I actually can protect it now with Force of Negation. This thing, where you just got one or more cards with that many counters on it. And Faithless Looting to discard some cards to put counters on it. It's one or more. So it actually only becomes a 2/2. Because it doesn't get two counters here. So I guess if they have like a land cycling thing, then it gets too big. But that's okay, I don't think I care too much about that. Yeah. I just got a strip mine. Interesting. And Lotus. This certainly implies that the hand's good. Okay, so I drew a thing I can play. They do get two counters. Why do they get two counters? It says one or more. I put that many. Okay, I just completely blanked on that. Fine. I'm about to throw... No, I guess I'm not throwing this Mox Pearl, am I? So, I probably do just keep this here, so I can start casting Mystic Confluence. Let's play Lingering Souls. Attack with Bombardiers. Don't need to throw anything. I can have Mystic Confluence next turn, I suppose. Or just flashback and leave up a counter spell. Maybe that's better. I'm gonna kill the Bombardiers, are you? No. No, I don't think you are. I'm gonna make it difficult for you. They just feels like they have lots of small things that I could just bomber away. Yep, absolutely. No worries. Okay, so they let me untap. So I can go land. I'm not going to flashback Lingering Souls. I've just forgotten about it. You don't need to worry. There's nothing going on here. You go ahead. I can counter bounce draw, which would be pretty good. Which I think is what I'll do. Yup. So let's counter bounce draw, counter this, bounce this, draw a card. Boop 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 doop. I think wheeling might even be good for me there, but just in case, you know, like this just puts them with nothing, right? So yeah, whatever. Do this. Lingering Souls. Oh no, I need the black one for this. Lingering Souls. Take you for 4. I think I am just going to throw the Mox now. There's nothing I need double white for, so we're just going to throw this. Heat to 5. Makes these spirit tokens better. Excellent. Okay, well, game 1 was fairly close. That one was, that felt pretty good. Bombardiers does throw things. That game was kind of just a 2-2 menace, though. Almost. Not quite. It's like a really good 2-2 menace. That killed their halfling. And dealt them an extra 2, and a taste. Well, apart from that, it was just a 2-2 menace. It's turn to one Chiton, which is not nothing. Fire Covenant's good. It's all of my colours, which is kind of an important thing. I think I'll keep it. I'm on the draw, so yeah. Fire Covenant's pretty good against that. Maybe they'll turn 3 fetch, and I can draw extra card of one Chiton. Okay. Let's play Raffine's Tower. Go ahead. Pass? Excellent. Okay, so I think I do still starting town, rather than Elegant Parlour. Leave up this 1. Maybe they'll Mystical Tutor, play a fetch. Nope. Fetch go. I mean, I guess I cast 1. No, you have something. Put Lutri in hand. Sure. Let's get a 1 in play. Pretty weak, but what you gonna do, I suppose? Something to throw with Bombardiers when I get that in play eventually. But they have days. Oh, sure, whatever. One Shutong wasn't doing anything. It was a 1/1 flyer. So I could take 2 to have Tidebinder up. Or I could do nothing. I think I'll take 3 even. I think I'll take 3. And go. It'll scare them at least. They dazed that. I mean, maybe they're planning on searching their library, but it was just a 1/1 flyer. It didn't do anything. Yeah, if you're going to pass, I'm going to not do anything either. I'll play Elegant Parlour and pass again. And then I think this turn I do Tidebind or whatever. Oh yeah. Force of Negation seems good against mono blue. I'll happily pitch this Time Warp. That's not doing anything. Time Warp's a very average card, to be fair. Okay, let's just get a random Tidebinder in play. They can counter it if you want. It's just a 3-2 with flash. And I can start. No, you've got nothing. Okay. Might play like an Evora next turn, maybe. Stack for 3. I just want some pressure on the board. I don't really want to play my Bombardiers. It seems like one of the more important ones. Let's just do this. See what they do. Subtlety. Sure. You get your subtlety. I will not put it on top. That can go on the bottom. Go ahead. Let's see what they do. Yeah, we'll trade 3 damage for a bit if you want to. Okay, you got something else. Jace, sure. Sure. Generous Plunderer. So one thing I do want to do is on their turn, Fire Covenant their stuff down with Force backup. But Generous Plunderer is quite good. Maybe I don't care. I think I want to Fire Covenant their stuff down with the Force backup rather than play Generous Plunderer here. They also might not be mono blue, unless it's just stuck on a second colour. But it's looking fairly mono blue at the moment. I think I'll just do this now. Let's go to take 5. If they have double count spells, they have double count spells. So this, black, and blue. I imagine they have a count spell. Yep. Do you have 2 counter spells though, is the real question. I could have upkeep this, I guess. Oh, they have Loot Tree? Oh, I did forget they had Loot Tree. Yeah, I guess Loot Tree gets me. I kind of forgot they put that in hand. So this doesn't really work how I want it to, does it? So they're going to hit me down to 5. I probably lose off that, I guess. I don't know if Mystic Confluence really helps me. What? What happened? Oh, no, sorry, they counted the 5. Fine. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay, so yeah, that hits me. I go to 5. I can still take 3 from my Fire Covenant. I don't have to take the full shebang. They play another blue. Sure. Probably do this. Let's just kill this guy. Boop, boop, and boop. But I think it's going to be pretty hard to win this at this point. We're going to need them to do nothing, and then maybe let me Mystic Confluence, something like that. Oh, here we go. Are they playing a second colour? It's pretty scary if they are. That means that they could have been doing even better things. Okay, so Jace is going to flip. With the Bombardiers, I could deal with that, but they're just drawing so many cards. I imagine I'm dead. Yeah, Petty Theft, that'll do it. Okay, so they are like mono blue control, which is pretty scary, but we'll just run it back. I'm sure there's something I could have done differently there, maybe. As Ancient Tomb's back in? Oh no. Definitely don't want that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. So we just have to get under all their counter spells. Their deck did some good. I should have remembered about the Loot Tree. That was pretty bad that I just walked into that. What did I don't know what I could have done about it, because it kind of meant that they always had 2 counter spells up. Turn 1 Season Pyro. I could also hope they have a fetch land. It's actually not outrageous, and I think I'm going to do it. I'm gonna Black Lotus go. If they have a fetch land. No, okay. Bauble. Yeah, I don't need to spell pierce that. Bauble me. Okay, I'll Season Pyro this turn though. Elegant Parlor. Well, I guess I don't have to. I just really don't get them with this Tidebinder, but what did I discard? Yeah, no, let's just do this. Miscalc. Really don't miscalc at the moment. And then next turn I could like Ivora plus Pyromancer maybe? I don't know. I'm probably being very greedy with this Tidebinder. Being like, ooh, they just have a fetch land and everything works the way I want it to. Grim Monolith. Well, that's kind of scary. Let's just do this, and then I assume they're tapped out. They might have forces, but I probably want to Ivora into Pyromancer, and then we'll see if they force anything. Land. Okay, so let's Ivora. Ivora resolves. Pyromancer. I think I'm going to discard. They have days. Well, I should have played the land. Yeah, I guess I knew they had that. There's the land. I just wanted to discard the land to Pyro, which is why I didn't. Because I was probably discarding land Tidebinder there and leaving Consult in hand, which worked out pretty unfortunately. I still think I want to crack the blood. Just get a bit more damage in there. Don't really want this Tidebinder anyway. Okay, Pentaprism is also bad. Legend of Roku. Well, yeah. So let's attack. I think so. I could play the Pentaprism as a way to get Roku down next turn, but I think I just want to discard it and hope to draw land instead. It's like way better. Lose focus. Well, that's not too bad. So I could consult for a land next turn. I'm kind of getting worked here though. Oh, maybe I should have counted that. Oopsie. Yeah, they're just going to pass again. Consulting for a land does help, but I'm under no pressure. There we go, we got land anyway. I'm not going to run into that counter spell, so I'm just going to play Ivora, which resolves. They can go ahead. I've got my lose focus up. I imagine their whole deck just plays at instant speed. It's very annoying to play against. So they're going to play Brazen Borrower. Do I lose focus this now? I guess so. They don't look like they have that many cards, which means I should just lose focus it last time, but I just clicked through it way too fast. That's kind of my bad. Yeah. Jace. Jace is fine. So you probably have more counter spells in hand. Wooded Foils. Okay, so I'm going to attack with Ivora here. They can't really block. I just know they have counter spells. It's so annoying. Let's sack the blood. I just don't want to play Legend of Roku. I guess both of my things are quite good though. Fine, fine. They can just take their one. I'll play a land. I think pass the turn and try and consult into Roku. Yeah, you can flip Jace. Jace is flipped. Yeah. So I could also, I've got this guy to like make 2/1/1s, but I'm kind of hoping to just to resolve this Roku. We're gonna do a big consult though. Then crack Foothills. I could crack Foothills first, I suppose. I don't know if there's a tap blonde I need. I should really remember what's in my deck. They put an island into their bin. Okay, I think I'm gonna crack Foothills first. Okay, we have a Thundering Falls, which I will use. But this is, yeah, this is why I should have consulted first, because this actually matters way more. Let's put that into my bin. I'm gonna cast the big consult now. With kicker. Boop, 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 boop. You gonna let me look? No. So once again, we're gonna see if they have 2 counter spells. If they've just left up 2 counters again, then that is pretty bad for me. Oh, Bombardiers. 2. So I could kill Jace if Bombardiers resolves. I kind of like that. Let's try it. Bombardiers resolves. Am I going to attack with it? Yep. Yeah. I would very much like to kill Jace. So let's do this through Evora. Jace down. Hoping for a thing next turn. They don't have a 2-mana counter by the looks of it. So maybe they're out of all counters, in which case Roku's good. Basalt Monolith seems fairly weak. So they could have like Mystic Confluence, but then them playing that Basalt is kinda weak, I suppose. Okay, so I could Blood to Rafine's Tower. Let's just attack them, see what happens. Nothing? Okay. I'm gonna sack a Blood. I'm gonna cycle this. Lingering Souls, that's great. So, I am going to cast Legend of Roku. They didn't have a 2-mana counter last turn. They might have a 5-mana counter this turn, but they'd have to tap Basalt Monolith. If that resolves, that's really nice. Okay. Well, that's not worked out great. I don't think I want to throw anything. I can Skullen next turn. And have Force Up, actually. Yeah, it's pretty good, fine. I could also discard this Lingering Souls to the Blood token, but I think the extra 2 1/1s might be quite useful. And I still need to remember I've got that Season Pyro, but I don't think I'll need it. Okay, Ugin is this? Ugin's big. If I had a blue card, I guess this would work, right? I could sack Lingering Souls to try and find a blue card. I assume this is Ugin. Ugin. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna sack the Lingering Souls. Sack the Blood token, discard Lingering Souls, try and find a blue card to counter this Ugin. Is the plan? Oh, well, there's a lot of blue cards in my bin. Guess it doesn't bode too well, but I would certainly take one if we could find it. Lingering Souls is one of the better cards I could discard. Okay, so Blood token, discard a card, draw a card. Whoop. Hopefully. Ooh, blue card. Blue card, blue card, blue card. Blue card. Blue card. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna have to do it, even though stock up is great. I'm sorry, stock up, but we're gonna have to get rid of this Ugin. You count spell 2? No. Okay. So, yes, I lost stock up. Lingering Souls is now in the bin. I can only do. That's not true. I can skull a plus Lingering Souls. It's quite nice. That thing's gonna add a mana. Let's add a black, I think. I need 2 black, don't I? So, yep. I can leave Fire Covenant if that's relevant. They have a lot of mana with their Basalt, sure. That was a pretty good peel, though. That was a good peel. So yeah, I'd like to add black, play Title Scholar, play Lingering Souls. And at one point, maybe I'll decide to make some 1/1s, but we'll see when that happens. Is this round 1? This is round 2, isn't it? Did we lose round 1? No, we won round 1. Oh god. That's what happens when you play too many cubes in a row. You forget what's just happened. I'd love to add my mana, I really would. Okay, so I'm going to add a black. I'm going to cast Tide Hollow Scholar. Let's have a look at your hand. Time Spiral Metamorph. Well, I guess I'm going to take the Time Spiral. Don't really want them drawing 7 cards, even though me drawing 7 cards would be quite nice too. You can have a Metamorph, that's okay. There's nothing really good to copy. Maybe this Roku next turn's good to copy. I've got a Fire Covenant though. Oh, dearie me. If you Time Spiral and copy it with Loot Tree, you get to, like, untap lands twice, right? It's like double mana. Pretty good. Good combo. You also shuffle Loot Tree back in. No, that's not true at all. Loot Tree's in play. Ignore me. Getting Loot Tree into hand unblocking is, like, not outrageous. You drew Relic of Sauron. It's a good draw. For sure. Yep, good draw. You can Metamorph still. No, you're just going to tap the Basalt. Okie dokie. You are going to Metamorph, okay. No. Okay, I'm going to draw 2, discard 1. That is also good. You discard a land. Sure thing. I'm going to... Ooh, baby. Mr. Confluence is a good card. Okay, so we get this back. Tell you what, going game 3 on this is going to be so tough. This is with a Black Lotus, by the way, even though my Lotusy thing got days, was it? Was it days? Yeah, because I wanted to discard the land, that was it. But Lotus doesn't always win you the game. In this case, you know, it certainly helped, but it didn't do that much. Thank you for 4. Pass the turn. And you think that I might just bring back 2 tokens with Season Pyro. And I might do that if you do literally nothing. But I'd much rather Mystic Confluence. Metamorph. I assume you're going to Metamorph my Roku. So how much mana do you actually have? You have 3 for 5, so I could counter draw, I think. Counter draw. Boop. 1, 2, doot, doot, doot. Oops, I paid on too many. Counter draw works, right? Because they use 1 untap this, that's 3 mana, so I think they have 5 mana. Yeah, okay. And then I could Jace, try and mill them out if they can't win. I could Phantasmal Image to do not much. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go for it. This deck can battle, but it certainly needs a few things to go right for all that to work. This Vindicate could do some work, to be fair. So it looks like they are just mono blue. Last time they fetched and played a Meticulous Archive. I imagine they're just playing that for Scry. We saw no white lands or white cards that game. It was probably just there for the Scry, which, you know, good for them. But it probably means that this Sculler to Titan Scholar? No, what am I thinking about? Tidebinder. Tidebinder to hit a fetch might not be so good. Okay, well, yeah, we have moves. They can counter all of my stuff, but, you know, what are you going to do? So let's Scalding Tarn, not Scalding Tarn, Ancestral Recall. Guess I lose. Cool, good stuff. We tried. Lotus, I could draw a Black Lotus. That's fair. Oh, well. Yeah, drawing a Spell Pierce this turn is a lot less good. So we're going to pass. If I have to Spell Pierce, I have to Spell Pierce. It's not the end of the world. Grim Monolith. Yeah, let's just... Oh, hang on. Sorry. Let me fetch. Find Island, which we have one of. And Spell Pierce. Just can't let that resolve. Not when they have, like, Ugins and good stuff in their deck. I'll take the opportunity. Oh, okay. Sure thing. You get your Grim. Probably going to play Magda, I guess. You got the other thing too. Oh, you got everything. All of the mana. Yep, if you have Ugin, I lose. No worries. So yeah, play Magda, I guess. Stock up. It's a good card, but it's not gonna help. Nope. Sorry. Do. They've had days every time, huh? And it's got me every time as well. Although the first one, when they dazed the one Shitong, I'm still a bit less convinced about that one. Okay. You got the Ugin. I think I just scooped 2 again. There's not much I can draw against that. 7. And Ugin. Yep, they had everything. Cool. Ancestral into turn 3 Ugin, huh? Pretty great. Through the Spell Pierce too. Rough. Well, it happens. Busted draws and all that. If I'd taken Fractured Identity, all of the very start of the draft. I think that was the draft, wasn't it? Yeah. Then, I'd have an out there, but we're not getting to turn 5 if they're going to do that. But hopefully this can too. And this deck's quite nice. It can do a lot of battling. Okie dokie. Mox and lands and Force of Negation. This goddamn Ancient Tomb. I mean, I can find a... No, I can find a Surveil land, but it's just not very good, is it? Okay, well this at least... I think I put back Sync. Yeah. This is turn 2 Scholar, because I can find the Triumph of this. Mystic Confluence. Well, it's a good card. Go ahead. Yarp. Yarp. Swamp. What you got? Baleful Strix. Sure thing. You got it. Let's find my Triumph. Could also get Elegant Parlor. Huh. Is that better? Double blue or Surveil. Yeah, Surveil. Black Lotus. Well, I guess I keep that. I actually don't know how good it is though. I could like, I don't know, Lingering Souls? I could keep up Mystic Confluence, that's quite nice. I just really want to Sculler. I think I Sculler and then decide, so... I could, like, keep it in hand for Mystic Confluence next turn, maybe. Okay, you have Shieldred's Edict, Stern Scolding, Lurus, Knight's Whisper, some Apprentice, and a Shieldred's Edict. Well, I'd probably take the Shieldred's Edict here, because that's how you kill the thing. I'm just more thinking, do I Lingering Souls now, or go for a Mystic Confluence in a little bit? I think I'm just gonna pass and try and Mystic Confluence. So I'm kind of seeing next turn they're gonna leave up Stone Scolding, probably. I don't think they're gonna play Lurus. They'll probably Apprentice slash Knight's Whisper. Yeah, Apprentice, leave up Stone Scolding, and then maybe play Lurus next turn, perhaps. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of average, but I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna play a Black Lotus, and I'm gonna pass again. I could consult for sure. Kind of hoping just to counter draw would be nice. Yep, that happens. Knight's Whisper. Yeah. Let's counter draw. Nope, counter draw. Second the Lotus. I'll leave up something, I don't know. Okay, so they are down to Lurus, Stern Scolding, Island, I think, is their hand now. I don't think they've played the island. I will not block. At some point this Fire Covenant can do something. Kind of want them to play Lurus first. Obviously don't need to Tidebinder into anything. I could just Roku, perhaps? Consult, I can't kick her. I could Lingering Souls and do nothing. I think I'm gonna Roku while I can. They've not shown me anything that deals with that. And I can kind of do a lot of stuff next turn is the plan. So yeah, let's not do anything. Ancient Tomb again. Yeah, I keep forgetting to change it between games. Oopsie. It certainly doesn't look great now. Okay, so yeah, I've got Spell Pierce for that Stern Scolding, I suppose. So I could actually cast this Sky Snares, and then if they can't try to counter it, I try to counter it back. But they know all of this. Kind of hoping they just play a Lurus, and they've not drawn much. They might not. They might just not do anything. I'll take the 3. Okay. Because they want value off this Lurus. So, okay, I guess they have played the island. They have Stern Scolding Lurus in hand. I've drawn a Flooded Strand. Let's add a blue, I think. Blue, red. Yeah. Could add a white as well for me Lingering Souls. Let's add a blue. Play Flooded Strand. So yeah, they can pay for the Spell Pierce with their Stern Scolding. I wouldn't mind Lingering Souls. Let's sack this. I think I'm gonna get Thundering Falls. Because yeah, I actually can't get an untapped land because I don't have the planes in my deck and my islands here. So I do want to kill everything. Ooh. More counter spells. Well, I think that's fine because this Legend of Roku is going to do some work. So I do want to Fire Covenant at some point. The thing is, they're just going to play Lurrus and replay it, so I need to kind of Fire Covenant probably next turn. Once I have enough mana for Fire Covenant plus that counterspell that's now on top. So I think I'm going to Lingering Souls. Boop, boop, boop. Leave up 2 mana. Or I could just cast it again. I'm not consulting, am I? Let's just cast it again. And I think I know their hand, so I'm fairly sure they can't pump their otter, so I think I'm okay just attacking. Am I wrong? No. Sure thing. Is that the plan? Are you just going to try and, like, drain me out, maybe? Guess we'll find out. They drew another land, so I think they still have Lurrus, Stern Scolding. Level 2, get back Night's Whisper. Sure thing. Oh, now you're attacking. Oh, I'm just gonna... Yeah, absolutely trade for everything. That Lurrus is not resolving. That feels like game to me. I just leave up a counterspell now. I mean, they could level 6 that for sure, but then I have Tidebinder, so they'd have to. Yeah, they can't land level 6 it. So let's just attack. Leave up Lose Focus. Leave up Tidebinder. Leave up everything. I'm not sure how they come back from that now. I feel like they shouldn't have attacked. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That felt like it was a interesting choice. Well, we'll see what they do. But they have their Night's Whisper, that's fine. You by all means draw cards. But then they've got their Lurrus and this thing that Lurrus is not resolving. Okay, am I just stupid? Like, okay, I guess they drew cards, that's fine. I'm not counting a Tireless Tracker. This is too important. So I can just still Fire Covenant this maybe. That's kind of okay. Let's make a clue. Oh, we've got lots of people in the chat now. Cool. They have Stern Scolding Lurrus in hand, and now something else. I'd probably just Fire Covenant this down, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to... Yeah, it's a blocker. Let's just bring it down. I got so much interaction. I will deal 3 damage to myself. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Raiders, hello, new people. We're doing a cube. Playing some Magic. I am 1-1 with this deck at the moment. Ooh, a Time Warp, you say? A Time Warp? A Time Warp? A Time Warp. Are they dead? Are they dead? 4, 5, 6, 7... I think so. I think they're just cooked. Boop, boop, boop. I don't think I need to use that mana. I mean, I could, I guess, but... No, I guess I can't, actually. Not if I want to Time Warp. Let's lose the mana, and then it's Time Warp time. Boop, 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 boop. And unless I've drastically miscalculated, I mean, they could have drawn a counterspell. No, they didn't. No! Okay, they draw a card with Clue. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We're fine. For a second there, it was just drawing with Clue, which implies they might have 3 counters, maybe. Oh, wait, this Ancient Tomb's bad. This Ancient Tomb's really bad. Let's get our Plains in here. Oh, we made it, we made it. Okay, excellent stuff, excellent stuff. This Black Lotus has been extremely average. This is not a very good Black Lotus deck, really. It's fine. It'll do. It'll do. Oh, it's so mid. Everything's mid. This deck does not feel like it's fully there. Mox is good. Okay, so we have a Mox. We have Starting Town Vista. I could turn one, consult, draw a card. It's not the worst thing though. I think I'll keep it. I'm on the draw. I think we're looking for lands, trying to turn 3 Roku probably. Ooh, I'll do that. Turn 2 Roku. Even better. Do I just starting town? Ooh, no. Let's go and get a island. I could just get a mountain. Oh, it's tricky. I guess if they somehow blow up the prism, then starting town leaves me with enough stuff, even though my hand's entirely blue. I'll get a mountain, because then I can play the Fire Covenant as well. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's play Pentad Prism. Boop be doop. Hoping for a Roku next turn. I still think I'll play a land before it. And if they just pass, that's kind of scary. Tap land, tap land, tap land. Oh dear. Oh no, that's scary. Spell Pierce. Wow. What a draw. What a draw. It's so good. It's so good. Let's do this, this, and this. We still have Spell Pierce up. Doesn't matter, resolves anyway. So good. We exile absolutely nothing. Prismatic Ending doesn't do anything. But now at least we have a Roku in like 3 turns. I guess that's something. Spell Pierce can do something at one point as well. We can draw more cards. I don't know, we'll find a way to kind of get out of this, I'm sure. Well, if I just draw all good cards. Okay, let's get mana. Do I want a Scalding Tarn? Probably. I think I'm going to Lotus Time Warp to get this Legend of Roku, and I have Spell Pierce up. Okay, I shouldn't have fetched, because I'm going to get a Surveil Land. Which is going to be this Surveil Land. I should have seen, I guess, if I needed to pay extra mana for some reason. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. So we're going to go Lotus. Yeah, don't really want more land. I guess I actually kind of do. No, we're just going to bin it. Just going to bin it. Lotus. That's right, Mox and Lotus. Time Warp. Choose me. Sack Lotus. Mox +3. I've got Spell Pierce. If you do have a counter spell, cool. Do I consult as well? I don't think so. One Shitong. Well, we're drawing straight fire. This is great. If I just draw great cards all the time, then how do they win? 2 mana. Sheoldred's Edict. I have Spell Pierce. Whoopah. And then when they go to fetch, oh yeah, we got him. We got him. One Shitong's gonna do the thing. It's gonna draw a card. It never draws a card. I draw 1. By all means, search your deck. Wahahaha. What you got? I mean, they could just have a board wipe here, and then that looks pretty bad, doesn't it? But we've got, like, Consult to come back from that. If they just pass, that looks pretty good for me. No? I guess Mana Drain is what they think. No, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. See what they do. Feels pretty hard. Oh, I hope everyone saw that saw that chat there. That was not the most pleasant thing. That let's let's remove. Someone wasn't very happy. I did draw straight fire, to be fair. All right, that was a 2-1 in the end, which you know, I would say for a Lotus Mox deck would be expected, but the deck outside of that was kind of average. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Black Lotus and Mox does rescue a lot of things. So that's 2-1 Lotus Mox. Just need to remember for the upload schedule on YouTube channel of the same name. catch up on previous videos if you want to. Just lots of cubes, some Slay the Spire as well recently, but I got a bit of a backlog, so there's going to be daily uploads, maybe every other day, something like that. But we have got a lot of good cubes on there. We've had some great stuff.